What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up? Your busy body busy tonight. No, it's just a little bit of juice. Can't just get straight into it. Gotta ease into this shit. And everything. I mean, you gotta ease into it. What's going on, y'all? Yo. What up to my YouTube family? What's up to my Facebook family? Gonna talk a little shit, man. Joanna. Look at that spliff just rolled, right? You have to look at it. What's up, nephew? How you gonna play me like Joe Bravo? How you gonna do me like Joe Bravo? I miss Carol. Ooh, hey. Nancy. What up, Moon? I miss John. What up, KC? Girl, what's going on, man? What up, Dave? Hot sauce, Ibo. Life, oh. What up, Sandra? How you do me like Joanna? How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Joanna. Love this too. Joanna. What up to my E32? What up, man? Alright, y'all. What's going on, everybody? My mother name is Larry Jordan. This is just my soul opinion. What up, Matrony? Martini. Maritini. Something. All my people's coming in. Mika, what's going on, sexy? Alright. As y'all know, my opinion is my opinion. It's just mine. Don't mix it up or match it up with anybody else. Or, you know, and if you don't agree with what I agree, we could just agree to disagree. We don't gotta be hating each other and all that other shit. You understand? So, you know, first and foremost, I gotta give a big condolences, man. And I'm not gonna go deep into the situation, but I cannot do a show without recognizing the fact either. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give a big condolences to the Maloney family. They lost their matriarch, they lost their heart. Real cool lady. Someone I knew personally, someone who I loved. She was a very nice lady. Like, the lady would never do nothing bad as I can see. You know what I'm saying? So I got to send my condolences out to the Maloney family. Lynette, keep your head. Keep it strong. What's going on? Miss Shillingford, Miss Worrell, Bridges. Big up everybody got it locked in, man. So first and foremost, again, I just wanted to send my condolences out to the Maloney family, personal friends of mine. That shit hit me like a ton of bricks. You know, a lot of people were still like, the city was somber. A lot of people were somber off that Nipsey Hussle shit. A lot of people took that to heart. But then in Boston, even if you did not know the lady, the circumstances on her situation, on that tragedy, it's just like, you don't want to see anybody in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see anybody go out like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just fucked up, man. So again, I don't want to dwell on that too much. I don't want to go into shit. What I will go into off of that is one of the topics I wanted to talk about is gun control. Because, you know, it'll always be like a 50-50 with that shit. Some people swear we should have it. Some people swear we shouldn't. Honestly, my opinion, just my rational opinion on gun control, I feel as though as the level that the violence got, not even with just the street shit, with like the mass shootings and the school shootings and all that shit, I think they should just take guns from every fucking body. Just, if you ain't the fucking police, and even with the police, if you ain't the military, you shouldn't have a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? Any sucker could pull a trigger. If you really got a problem with somebody, walk up on them and stick a rascal knife in the belly. A lot of one can't do it. A lot of one, you know what it take to walk up to a man and stab him? And I'm not promoting violence or whatever. I'm just saying that it doesn't take a lot to shoot. It doesn't take a lot to... You could close your eyes and just bust a gun. Because look at situations, right? I don't know the story. I'm just going off of what was said in the media. It just said three people got shot, one lady died. In the scenario, it seemed as though two people were shooting and the lady got shot. So off of that, because I know the family, I know different things and I hear different things, but I'm going off of what the media put out there, which is not totally accurate, right? But I just want to say that, bring up this scenario about the gun control. So with that scenario, two people shooting at each other and an innocent bystander gets hit, right? Y'all notice how the niggas or whoever's shooting never get their target bullseye. But the lady gets shot and she hit. It's always the old lady sitting in the house that get the young baby in a carriage or some shit like that will always get the bullseye. But when these niggas is shooting at each other, they grazing shoulders and hitting kneecaps and all sort of shit. But whenever it's the wrong fucking target, it is the bullseye. That's why I feel, just my rational opinion, kind of like England. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't the fucking police, and even they have them police that don't even have guns, but if you ain't the military, if you ain't higher ranking, shouldn't have a gun, man. Fucking taser. So go fight, nigga. Fight. Fight. You got a problem, man. Fight. Square it up. Everybody wants to shoot. The biggest pussy in the world could fucking shoot, nigga. Half these people who murked a lot of people or whatever can't take it in a slap. It be their pride. It be a lot of shit that they'll go back in. Man, if you getting jumped, blast them all. You know what I'm saying? If you getting manhandled by a bunch of dudes, blast them all. You know what I'm saying? If you jump me, I'm blasting all of you. But fight. That is self-defense. If you're getting jumped and multiple people are beating your ass, that's self-defense. But if you got an issue with somebody, dudes is walking up, shooting up cars and drive-bys and all that shit. And I can't even say it's the new generation because this shit looked like it was two dudes my age. I don't know the scenario or whatever, but it was two dudes shooting at each other. It wasn't no big thing, but I'm just saying why always got to come down to the guns. And if you really about that, walk up to them and blast them. What you shooting from way across the street? What you shooting for? I don't know the whole scenario again, but if the old lady was out there, the people was out there, fuck you shooting for? If kids and adults were around, you ain't supposed to even pull that out. You let the nigga know you around. Yeah, I see you, but I'm going to get you another time. At least that's how I was raised. Nothing when the old people and the kids is out, man. Y'all niggas is dumb, and it's always the innocent people that fucking get it. That get the bad end of that stick. You know what I'm saying? So I had to bring that up because everybody, I have family, I have friends who will be like, nah, I think we all should protect ourselves. And I think we should, especially in these days and times. But there has to be some type of measure that has to be taken for this shit to stop because it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop because as much as y'all try to do the lawful shit and say, oh, you're supposed to have a registered gun and a legal gun. Once there's guns out there, niggas is gonna have guns. Dude who got caught, unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. So I guess he got caught multiple times with one. So your laws, all that shit ain't stopping that. When shit hits the fan, if there was supposed to be some fucking martial law or something, you know how much guns is coming out that ain't fucking licensed, that ain't fucking registered, that was brought up from the South, brought down from Canada, all type of shit. Y'all think that every fucking gun out here is, oh, we're just gonna have the gun control. No, man, y'all need gun clearance. Y'all need to get rid of all them shits, yo. All them Smith and Wesson and all them gun companies, put them the fuck out of business, yo. Put them the fuck out of business, so we gonna end up like fucking Kuwait and Pakistan and all these places where you gotta have little men standing out in front of your house because anybody could just be walking up in there and shooting shit up. That's it. There's more guns than people in fucking America, dog. That don't make sense. That just don't make fucking sense, yo. So, with that, the Nipsey Hussle, it goes back to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was standing in front of his fucking store chilling. not thinking he's gonna have to be strapped up or holding it down or whatever. Somebody went and fucking violated. He was in front of his place of business where he fucking hires convicted felons and rappers and shit who he don't want in that shit. So the motherfucker knew that. Came back with the biscuit and did that fucked up shit. If he didn't have one, it'll probably been a fight. He would have probably got his ass jumped and beat the fuck up. But that one little move he did was like, come on, man. Again, this is just my rational opinion. Now y'all know y'all don't have to agree. Some might be on the ladder and say, yeah, but you know, they should have had their permits and they should have been strapped up and blah blah blah. Nipsey was still gonna get shot because that illegal gun was coming. That dude was in his feelings, that jealousy, that envy, that whatever it was that brought him to that point. He went, he got in, and he brought it back. He left and brought it back. Now, if there was tension and when he was leaving, one of them people who knew the type of person he was and was to shoot his ass would have been wrong. I think of all these type things. And then to keep it on subject, if we're talking about gun control and all of it, just take everybody's fucking guns. Just these punk ass, suck ass policemen, because these policemen hardly could, all the training and shit they have too, they should not have guns. All them ex-military PTSD having motherfuckers, they only hire veterans. They only fucking hire veterans. The police are fucking crazy. They need mental health too. And then they'll let a couple in, you know, the goody two shoes of the society, the good civilians. They'll let a couple of those motherfuckers in. But half the police and half the fucking fire department are veterans. They don't know how to react to shit, but the shit that they did when they was in fucking war or in training and all that shit. And that's why they get the fuck off when they shoot innocent fucking people. Because half the motherfucking lawyers and judges and all them motherfuckers' family are veterans. Just my rational opinion. So, you know, that gun shit, man, it's crazy, man. But that's just the biggest sucker cop-out employee, man. If you really got beef with someone, man, bring it to him. Face to face, uppercut him in his chin, make him bite his tongue, something, do some man shit. Any pussy could squeeze his eyes and pull triggers, man. That's just my rational opinion. And I lost many of friends to guns. I had many friends hurt. I got shot accidentally by guns. Bullets ricochet off a house and hit me. So I have my little feelings about guns. But yet, I live in a society I'd rather be tried by 6 than carried by 12. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Gotta have that mentality in the city. Some people think it's stupid, but would you rather be dead or in jail alive? Take your pick, the way the city's going. Innocent people getting killed every day, man. So, you know, let me get off that. Gotta big up Virginia Tech. That was some ill, crazy shit. I liked it to the break. Brought it to overtime. Made it happen. So, you know, big up them. It's kind of going to get boring now. No more damn NCAA. But I'm not a baseball dude. Fuck baseball. Only thing good about baseball is they're getting slowly, as far as Boston is concerned, they slowly and surely getting rid of this Yawkey motherfucker. Getting the Yawkey way. They changed the Yawkey way and all that shit. Get that racist fucker's face from around here, man. But I'm going to end it on that note. But to keep it in the city, it's kind of hurt my heart reading the paper the other day, right? Because if y'all don't know, last year they brought up a proposal for rent control here in Boston, Massachusetts, right? And you know, it was we'll get to it. It was put on the wayside. So now they brought it up again, and I put myself more in depth into it, and I started to just to see the interest of our politicians in office right now, just to see their wording and what do they think about it and shit. And what do I, after reading what I read and doing my research and all that, you know what I gotta say? Charlie Baker, fuck you, dog. Charlie Baker, let me put it straight in the YouTube shit. Fuck you, dog. You are a fucking mother cunt. They say, Larry, pick your battles and all that. This is just my Rasol opinion. Charlie Baker, you are a fucking cunt. You come from Rasol, South Boston. You see this shit every day. But yet, you're going to say that the thought of rent control could be devastating to our community, devastating to our transition of the future. What transition? That you're putting all this luxury shit that motherfuckers cannot fucking afford for. To me, if anybody know the Koch brothers and how the Koch brothers be paying motherfuckers, I'm thinking this nigga is being paid under the table by the Koch brothers or some type of other lobbyists. That's like, okay, yeah, we are moving towards the future, but is it good for our residents that's here now? Why are you pushing them the fuck out? All your people's up in South Boston. I see it. The fucking gentrification is up there too. But yet every fucking month, a new parking lot going up with these fucking luxury apartment complexes. You calling a fucking affordable housing and a 1-bedroom in that bitch for $2,100 a month. Fuck you, Charlie Baker. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know what else to say, dog. Let me quote some of his other things. We don't have a lot of housing in Boston, but what we have, it is very expensive. Huh? No shit, Sherlock. Rent control stopped in 1994 by a slim margin. We all know who fucking voted to end that shit. These property owners, these fucking stupid ass Republicans that don't fucking have no consideration or thought for nobody else, right? And now look at the homelessness. So that was, to me, just my rational opinion, one of the major causes of one of our biggest problems now. And then for you to say that we don't have a lot of housing, do I need to bring you through Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan? And I could point out, look at this 3-family house that has no fucking curtains in the windows because nobody fucking live here. Let's go take a trip down Blue Hill Ave. Look at this house. Look at this apartment. Do you need, or you're not in touch with this side? You only thinking about Waltham and fucking the burbs. Or you only thinking about Seaport Boulevard where you doing all these fucking nice big ass buildings that only a fucking MIT graduate that's been working 10 years at Harvard could fucking afford. I'm looking at this dude like, wait, you are really trying to insult our, it will be counterproductive on what we are trying to achieve. What are you trying to achieve and who are you trying to achieve this shit for? Because it ain't for the motherfuckers here. It ain't for the community that you grew the fuck up in. Cocksucker. It will stifle the production of new housing. How would it stifle it? Because those who are building what they are building already have their budget to build it. What it will stifle is certain people moving into that place. Because he said that, I read in one of the articles, he said that he had a proposal that will zone. You know what zone means, right? To me, that means segregate. To zone certain type of buildings to certain areas. That's modern day projects. To me, you just making modern day fucking projects. You want to zone, you want to put all the niggas there, right? So when we drive down and we pass certain places, this housing is different. Everybody knows that's where the fucking the income housing is. But the income housing couldn't be mixed in with your people in Seaport Boulevard, right? If there's fucking 300 apartments in this luxury buildings, you couldn't tell them by law that 30 have to be fucking income based. You couldn't do none of that shit. I don't fucking get it. But then it gets bigger than just my thoughts, because you know a lot of that money going under the table is making Charlie Baker say certain things. He don't want to fuck up his money. He don't want to fuck up his plans, because when his plans go a certain way, and if his plans go a certain way, before time allotted, he gets bonuses from these construction companies and these places. That's why, because anybody in their right mind in Boston is going to say rent control is detrimental to our future. What? That's like the Koch brothers, the billionaires talking about, oh, they don't think there should be a minimum. They think there should be a minimum wage. Why the fuck are you even concerned about what people are making? You're billionaires. Shut the fuck up. Oh, because your companies now will then have to pay the workers a little bit more, right? Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. But yet, this was a part that had me bugging. When I was reading it, you know, they got the little caption on with Charlie Baker, then they have the article next to it. And then they have the little subtitles on basically the little paraphrase on what it's about. So it's like, you know, Charlie Baker speaks with people about why he disapproves of rental as he walks around the new DraftKings building. You walking around, introducing and bringing all these people into the city, all this bullshit. But that's you was more concerned about a gambling spot that didn't even get licensed yet. I'm sure you're gonna help them get those licenses. But gambling online is not even licensed in Massachusetts yet. But you helping them open big building and walking and showing them around Boston and all that shit. Show them Dorchester. You should tell them that. Oh, yes. And he also said in his in his proposal, that what he was looking for are companies that can sponsor this type rent control plan that he had. So let's just say, for instance, and this is how I'm taking it. I don't know if this is him, but from what I read, I'm taking it as, let's say you got Gillette and you got just 4 or 5 big name companies, and maybe every year they'll put 100 million into this fund that will help out a certain amount of people, and it will go away on their taxes or something like that. Because I don't understand looking for sponsors that can help with the rent control. Sponsors that help with rent control. Another way of they try to insult motherfuckers' intelligence, man. And the thing is, Charlie Baker is from South Boston. Charlie Baker is one of them fucking, for better words, white trash that came up. So it's like, damn, dude, you don't want to help people now? Oh, you got in a big seat, you make a couple $100,000 a year. You got you rubbing elbows with some people who could probably throw a couple dollars at you when you out of office. So now, okay, let me help the city get better by putting up these buildings that these gentlemen want, and let me fuck up the city. It might look good, but let me fuck it up, because in a couple of years when nobody can afford shit here, it's just gonna be a bunch of abandoned buildings. I used to love Boston and Massachusetts because you could walk through, you could walk down the street and see a house, have a little space, have a little vacant lot, chill. I always compared Boston to New York, and I'm like, I fucking hate New York because all the buildings all up under each other and all the smog and shit. And that's the shit they turning Boston into right now. Every nook and cranny, every backyard that have a space, some man coming and trying to buy it and putting up big building next to stupid house and all sort of shit. Every crevice in Massachusetts get a new building and new house. And he's saying that there's not enough housing in Boston. Not again. Do you need me to bring you? I have no problems walking you around this town that you supposedly fucking govern and show you that there's lots of vacant fucking houses here. And then bring you back over by Boston Medical and just drive around and you can see the homelessness. And then we can have people write to you right now. There's 7 and 8 and 9 fucking grown ass people living in 3-bedroom houses because of the housing situation. You cunts. Man, this Boston is a funny place. I mean, and don't get me wrong, New York got its housing crisis. San Francisco has its housing crisis. All these places, but it's the same thing. Same greedy motherfuckers who have no concern about nobody else or nothing else but their pocket. They want all of us to move out the fucking city. They want us to move to Randolph and Milton and all of that. It's like, I don't want to. Fuck you. I'm not going to. And that's why Nipsey told you, own what you do, master, get just whatever you do, own your shit. Before I go, I gotta send a big shout out to Riri. Rihanna, big up yourself. She just made a deal and she is owner of all the masters of all the songs she's ever created. Powerful. Nobody can make no money off of her. And I respect Jay-Z and all those people, you know, who kind of owns her in a sense, allowing that to happen. Because they know they're businessmen themselves. They probably went through the whole thing and fought for theirs, you know what I'm saying? But as an entertainer, a young black woman in that world where it's male dominated and white dominated and all of that, she went sat down with the big wigs and asked for what's rightfully hers, and she got it. Big respect to you, girl. Big respect, yo. So on that note, I'm out of here. Big shouts to everybody that got it locked in. Big shouts for everybody that support the thing. Look out for all the parties this week. And all that shit. We'll get into those other type conversations on another time. Big up my friend Jennifer, Adrian, Natasha, Darrell, Pachi, K-Sean. Yeah, what's going on, sis? Solo Nights. Jana. Marchini again. Shawnee, Valisa, Yana, Natasha, Veronica, Judah, Wagwan King, Miss Flint, Mr. Smith, Miss Giddy, everybody who got it locked in right now. I appreciate the show of love. Love yourself. Tell those people around you you love them. I have some people right now, they think I'm weird. We'll have a conversation. I'll be like, yo, blah, 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 man, love you, man. Talk to you later. They'll be like, are you all right, Larry? I'm like, man, you never know when you're going to go, man. So I'm just telling everybody that I'm close to that I love you. I love you. Even if you don't love me back, man, just tell them that you love them, man. You never know. Just never fucking know. I see you, cuz Nikki. Love you too. Nephew. And to everybody else, man. My mother named me Larry Jordan. That's just my rational opinion.